We live in an absurd reality here in the Evergreen State. Over the course of the year, 54,000 people will experience homelessness in King County alone. That's enough to fill all of Husky Stadium and then some. At the same time, we send 3 to 4 million tons of usable materials and textiles to our landfills. And the structures that we do build, they're not built to move or reuse or safely recycle. Good afternoon. My name is Marin Rose, and I am a Seattle native, a sailor, a designer, and a technologist. A couple years ago, I joined forces with Dan Tracy, my neighbor in South Park. He's an inventor, a clean energy pioneer, and the founder of Pacific Sky Power. We both love being in nature and can't stand to throw anything away that's useful. You should see our collection of screws and scraps in our backyards. And we love innovating about old, worn-out problems, trying to find new solutions. We already have a proven product. The Rogue Turbine is a portable energy capture and creation system, and it has 5,000 warm leads from a Kickstarter project last year. What's the Rogue Cabin? It is a modular, easy to configure system, set up in 30 minutes and disassemble in 30 minutes. It's 90 square feet and ships flat. It's comprised of a base, structure, coat, and roof. The core circular component is actually the coat. It's built out of recycled billboard vinyl and old sailboat sails, using denim as insulation. So let me give you some numbers here. A similar structure that you could purchase from Home Depot or even like a larger built prefabs can cost anywhere from $6,000 to $20,000. We're aiming at base for the Rogue Cabin to be $4,000. If you expand it to be a larger footprint, it could be up to $10,000. That's not the same category. That's a totally different way of building. Let me be clear about what the Rogue Cabin is not. It is not a prefab built on site. It is definitely not a glamping pod or a tough shed. It is made to reuse, to put up quickly, and to disassemble rapidly as well. We have a lot of different people that could use this particular product, especially people who are in our unhoused communities, or people like me who would love to have a backyard ADU or workspace. Also, for disaster response in the case of an emergency, off-grid living, so if you don't need necessarily power, you could have a Rogue Cabin out in nature, and then also for our nonprofit community. So it really runs the full spectrum of people just looking for a little elbow room in their backyards to government agencies like the National Guard, or even nonprofits like YMCA summer camps. It's not just good design, it's good policy. So we're aligned with Buy Clean and Buy Fair, Washington Green credits, and also the Resilient Housing Project policy. So let me put some numbers on this. Our goal is to have 7,000 cabins in the wild by 2030. That would be more than 11,000 metric tons of CO2 equivalent avoided, and 4.6 million square feet of material, which is half the surface area of Green Lake, would not end up in landfills. It could be inside of the roofs and walls of Rogue Cabins. We're already establishing partnerships within our community. So King County Jumpstart, Seattle ABC program, and Virtue Lab, with a few more in the pipeline. And I'm looking out at this audience, and I know that you can help us as well. So please come help build Rogue with us.